Have you done that report? The one I assigned to you last week? Excuse me.
Oh, sorry boss. Nagtutweet kasi ako eh. It's funny how times have changed. Our world is more advanced, yet we backtrack a bit on something basic, our manners.
Hello everyone, I am Miss Dubian, your guidance teacher, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new in my channel, I make videos that talk about personality development, mental health awareness, and self-help educational videos. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell button para updated ka sa mga informative videos ko. In my last two videos, we talk about the importance of good manners and right conduct, as well as the basic good manners that we can easily practice in our day-to-day life. We are not done yet on this topic because in this video, we will talk about the modern manners and etiquette that we have to live by to establish a better interaction with others in this age of technology. So let's begin. We can conclude that respect, kindness, and consideration form the basis of good manners and good citizenship. Moreover, manners and etiquette go hand in hand but are not the same. Mapapansin nyo kapag napag-uusapan na ang good manners and right conduct, hindi maaaring hindi mapag-usapan ang rules of etiquette. Ano nga ba ang etiquette? According to Oxford English Dictionary, etiquette is defined as the customary code of polite behavior in society or among members of a particular profession or a group. Therefore, etiquette is a set of rules dealing with exterior form. To differentiate manners from etiquette, rules of etiquette are the guiding codes and traditions. On the other hand, manners are common sense, a combination of generosity of spirit and specific know how you behave and carry the code out. Etiquette becomes the language of manners. Moreover, rules of etiquette cover behavior in talking, acting, living, and moving. In other words, every type of interaction in every situation. Many think that manners and etiquette are less important in today's busy, fast-paced world because there just isn't time for it. Think again. In our modern world, kung ano ang iyong mga aksyon at kung paano mo tinatrato ang iba ay nakakaapekto ito sa pagtingin sa iyo ng mga tao. When you can affect people's influence of you, you can use this persuasion and influence to improve many aspects of your life. Na-experience mo na ba sa isang business meeting and you try to present your idea but no one acknowledge it? Minsan sumagi ba sa isip mo na baka may nasabi ka o nagawa ka na dahilan upang hindi sila maniwala sa sinasabi mo? Remember, what you say and how you act is who you are. According to Maria Schifrin, a clinical psychologist in New York City, much of it has to do with people not knowing what's expected and how to act or respond, and anxiety can develop that way. It's working through interactions they enter into unknowingly and have a hard time interpreting. Dr. Schifrin also believes that many millennials and Gen Xers who have anxiety, most particularly social anxiety, root cause can be classified under loss of etiquette. Furthermore, our gradual loss of manners and etiquette ay may potensyal makapinsala sa iba, sometimes encouraging or reinforcing the development of social anxiety. So broadly speaking, social anxiety involves feelings of discomfort or worries that stem from social interactions. Therefore, bad manners and poor etiquette are inexcusable and can have a lasting impact on society. Moving on, we will talk about the rules of modern manners and etiquette that we need to practice to help us make a positive impression and establish a good relationship with others in this fast-paced world. Let's start with our use of gadgets, particularly our smartphones. In this day and age, we're so engrossed in instant connectivity that it affects our face-to-face communication. Nakakalungkot isipin, marami sa atin ang nagbibigay ng prioridad sa ating mga smartphones kaysa sa mga tao sa ating presensya. Thus, first we need to practice putting our mobile device away and we have to know when to turn our smartphone completely off. So your phone should be off or silent mode in meetings, churches, movie theater, and any enclosed public places. And remember, checking your phone and having it light up in a dark theater, even if you don't talk or text, is just as impolite. Always remember the person face-to-face with you has top priority. Don't take a call in the middle of face-to-face conversation. If you would try to discipline yourself to put your phone away when you are with a date, your family or relatives, or anyone you respect, it will be noticed and you are certainly appreciated. When you are dining, checking, rechecking, and glancing at your phone, again, it's just plain rude. It's disrespectful to constantly look at your screen or use social media sites during an important lunch meeting or dinner with colleagues, friends, or family. Resist the urge to pick up on every single notification. Sa lahat ng pagkakataon, ang pakikipag-ugnayan mo sa pamilya o mga kaibigan mo ang mas karapat-dapat silang pagtuunan ng pansin. Of course, there's an exception. If you're legitimately expecting a call, work-related matters, or if it is emergency. Politely excuse yourself, keep the call brief, and join back if there's nothing urgent. The last thing you want is to put the current conversation on hold for another one that takes just as long. Next, get permission before snapping pictures. Huwag kuha ng kuha dyan. Not everyone wants their picture taken, and what you may find funny, amusing, or memorable may be embarrassing to others. And phone conversations when paying for purchases. Unless it's an emergency, it's just ill-mannered to stay on the phone right in front of cashier. According to Starbucks baristas, these are the most annoying coffee shop habits. Ask if they are available to chat with you. When direct messaging, especially for a more serious talk, ask first if now is a good time to chat. Catching someone at a bad time can lead to an inconvenient and boring conversation. So make sure you have their full attention before continuing to talk. Lastly, say something online that you would not say in person. Most of us may be thinking that World Wide Web is just a platform, but this platform can expose yourself to the real world and masses of real people. So whatever you post online might come back to do harm on you. We are all witnesses that there's a lot of incident in the social media how the post, comments, or tweets negatively affect those people involved. Some lost their jobs because of their post in social media. Others ruined their lives or the life of others because of the thought that their simple tweet or post will not affect them or the people around them. People were unfriending each other, and that obviously affected their relationships offline. Here's the golden rule about communicating with your device. Laging itanong sa sarili kung ito ay isang bagay na mayroon kang lakas ng loob na sabihin ng harapan. That's exclude hateful or derogatory posts. Ibig sabihin, when you discuss sensitive issues, you have to choose your words wisely and make it in a private message na lang. Dahil sa totoo lang naman, lahat ng mga comments and post natin, hindi natin kayang sabihin yan in person. Therefore, always bear in mind that we have to think before we click. So always triple check whatever you're about to post and try saying it out loud. The next na magandang pag-uugali or asal na unti-unti na rin nating binawalan ng halaga ay ang pagiging punctual. The truth is, when you're late, you're wasting someone else's time. That person has done their part to meet you at a time you both agreed on. Kahit hindi sinasadyang paghintayin sila, making them wait is like ripping them off. Hindi mo ninanakawan sila ng pera, ngunit isang bagay na mas mahalaga, ang kanilang oras. I suggest being 10 to 15 minutes early to anything. Ngayon, kung hindi mo talaga maiwasan na malate sa oras na pinag-usapan ninyo, call or text the person. The sooner they know about it, the better. Otherwise, it's only going to hurt your reputation in the long run. The third is developing a sense of situational awareness. What is situational awareness? It can be defined simply as knowing what is going on around us. A more technical definition according to Wikipedia, The perception of the elements in the environment within a volume of time and space, the comprehension of their meaning, and the projection of their status in the near future. So why situational awareness important to us? In this digital age, we all have a tendency to spend more of our time using our gadgets wherever we are and whatever we do. For that reason, we have this tendency not to be aware anymore of our surroundings. Hindi na tayo nagiging aware sa mga nangyayari sa paligid natin kasi our full attention is in our gadgets. Text dito, text doon, call dito, call doon. Kadalasan, habang naglalakad tayo sa lansangan, nakatutok pa rin tayo sa cellphone natin. May makakasalubong na tayo, hindi pa natin alam. Minsan nga, masasagasaan na tayo o kaya mabubundol na tayo. Wala tayong idea. Minsan, we are busy texting or talking to someone, hinaharangan na pala natin yung daanan. Our awareness to the situation will make us attentive of our surroundings and the potential hazards we might be facing. In this way, we can look after each other for our safety as well as the others. Moreover, being aware of our surroundings will help us see people who clearly need help. For example, an old man carrying a bunch of bags or a child who looks a little lost, I believe that it is in our nature to help out. One of the best examples of situational awareness is the, alam niyo na to, 2002 Spider-Man film when Peter Parker's uncle died. A tragic scene. In 1 minute, Peter lets a criminal escape out of revenge, and the next minute, that criminal shoots his uncle. He realized he had a responsibility that was bigger than himself. And like him, we all share a responsibility for our environment. Sometimes life is ironic. We will be at the mercy of the same people we ignored to help before. Our last is having patience. This one has a lot to do with empathy, which is putting yourself in other people's shoes. Sometimes just because we are now in digital age, everything must be fast and instant. Kahit nga pag nagsusurf tayo sa internet, gusto natin mabilis agad mag-load yung website or social media we are surfing. In the real world, minsan akala natin dapat ganun pa rin. For example, sa work natin, if you are kind of person you have the drive to make great things happen, but you also rely on the help of others, it's very likely that your co-workers at home face different situation. They may have kids or obligations that don't allow them to be as quick to respond as you'd like. That's why you need to understand them and find a way to compromise. Kung di sila agad makapag-reply sa private message at 5 p.m., ask yourself if it's really a big deal or it can wait naman. It may turn out that 5 a.m. works better for them and you actually don't mind. Those little acts of patience make a huge difference in your professional and personal relationships. Finally, in a fast-paced world, expectations to be well-mannered and strictly following these rules of etiquette are extremely hard to keep up with. I understand that this will not be easy and there are no one-size-fits-all approach. With technology and full complicated lives, frustrations can run high if you cannot figure out the situation. That's really where modern etiquette and therefore empathy comes into play. Learning its role in the 21st century should not be difficult and exclusive. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable, kind, and don't be afraid to ask questions and for forgiveness. We have to be open in learning how others would like to be treated and in turn have them learn how we'd like to be treated too. Basically, I do believe that people want to be kind and considerate to one another. Therefore, we have all the responsibility to teach each other good manners and etiquette. Nawa, tayong lahat ay gumawa ng ating bahagi sa pagpapabuti ng ating kaugalian. Hindi lamang bilang isang tanda ng pagkapino, ngunit bilang isang etikal na pagsasaalang-alang din para sa ibubuti ng iba. Bagaman hindi na tayo nabubuhay noong 1900s, maaari pa rin tayong magsikap na maging palakaibigan, kaakit-akit at may magagandang pag-ugali. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something valuable that you can share to your family and friends. like this video if you find it informative. And I have a question nga pala. Why do you think it is important to have a good manners and etiquette in this digital age? Comment below. Subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you will be updated of my new videos. Till then, and have a blessed weekend.